Let's have a look at tendon reflexes. Tendon reflexes are very important sort of mental neurological exam. Locate the upper and lower motor neuron lesion. ठीक है, टेंडन्स डीप टेंडन्स में रिफ्लेक्सेस होती हैं, जब हम लोग टैप करते हैं हैमर के साथ तो मसल फ्लिक करता है. That is called tendon reflex. And the different tendon reflexes in upper and lower limb. In upper limb we have bicep, brachioradialis, and triceps reflex. In lower limb we have patellar and Achilles tendon reflex. Let's have a look at these one by one. Bicep tendon reflex. Bicep tendon reflex. This reflex, you have to flex your elbow like this, and you have to place your thumb at the junction of forearm and arm, and you have to toe the hammer at your thumb, and you will see the belly of the muscle will move. When you flick the hammer at your thumb, which is placed at the junction of forearm and arm, you will see the belly of the muscle will move. That is bicep tendon reflex. It's important to note the position of the patient, position of the therapist, and the position of the hammer. And to check brachioradialis reflex, again, you have to little bit flex your arm, and then you have to place the hammer right at the junction here, and you have to flick this hammer, and you'll see the muscle will move. That is called brachioradialis reflex. It's important to note the position of the patient and position of the hammer. Tricep tendon reflex. To check this reflex, patient ki jo arm hai would be in this position. As you can see, it's opposite position of the dorsal side of the elbow. This is the olecranon process. Okay, this is the olecranon process, and you have to place this hammer. You have to flip this hammer one thumb above the olecranon process. You can see this, and you can place your thumb here, and you can locate the place. One thumb above the olecranon process, you have to flick the hammer, and you will see your belly of the tricep will move when you flick the hammer. Patellar tendon reflex. It is also called knee jerk reflex, and you have to, flick the hammer on the patellar tendon. Patellar tendon is actually the quadricep tendon, so you already knew that the quadricep tendon inserted here. So you flick the hammer at the insertion of the quadricep tendon, which is also called patellar tendon, and you will see the muscle will move or flick. This is called patellar tendon reflex. Achilles tendon reflex, the position of the patient is, you can see, and you have to hold the patient foot, and then you have to flick the hammer here at the insertion of Achilles tendon, and you will, when you flick the hammer here, you will see the Achilles tendon will move. It is called Achilles tendon reflex. It's very important to note the position of the patient and position of the hammer, and then you have to flick the hammer, and you very you have to see which muscle belly will move. This is all for today.